I've been traipsing about 10 days now, and for 9 I haven't seen a soul. So I haven't had to try to take control. There was a lot being said in the last place I passed through, sermons and sentences lasting the length of my stay. And that's why I stole away. With a couple of things that I wanted to bury, and a couple of answers I wanted to find. I didn't care at the start of my journey how much I was leaving behind. And the old road signs that had lined my journey today seem few and far between, and they've been replaced with glacial lakes and the mountains I traipse between. Upon breaking the reflection of the water with a stone, I decided to investigate a group of fallen bones, having figured some four-legged friend had stumbled to its death while I froze when in the cold I could see its breath. I confess I started shaking as the skull was turning round. Yes, the flesh and tendons left were somehow lifting from the ground, and what at first was dusty rubble now was fully taking form. And the fear that welled within me was the worst since I was born, because the legs and limbs were straightening and matching mine for size. The posture of a lion looking down upon its prize, and the demeanor of a soldier who no longer sought commands. I remember all the sentences I thought I'd never understand, the sermons surrounding all the people that I'd met. I mean the madness in their eyes that I'd been trying to forget, and some on their knees, each of them weeping, redirecting passers-by. Well, I never cared to listen as they cowered. I powered by, sifting through my options, having little left to spare. And its hanging jaw keeps lifting, bringing laughter with it to the air. And seeing me searching for its eyes within its skull, it stirred. I detected it was speaking. I deciphered every word it said. You don't know me, but I know you. There's only 3 things I'm gonna ask you. Kneel before me, drop your head, and offer up your neck, 'cause I'm the head collector, and I have a head to collect. I've ruled this roost so many years, and tried to turn back and it'll end in tears. See the rubble that lines these haunts and hills. Well, they're just the dusty skulls of all the people that I've happened to kill. So won't you kneel before me, drop your head, and offer up your neck, 'cause I'm the head collector, and there's a head to collect. The ground began to rumble to the rhythm as it spoke, in contrast to the water's calm reflection that I'd previously broke. This brittle monster was baying for my blood, so I'd little option but to make an exit underwater if I could. And my belongings I first threw toward the beast, in the hope my aim was true enough to slow him down at least. And I'd been swimming all my life, so I was well prepared to dive, and the coldness of the water was a mere reminder I was still alive beneath the surface, mustering energy to swim. And though both my lungs were bursting, I swam on because of him. And when my body finally told me that I had to re-emerge, I could still make out its distant words that said, I see you trying to swim toward the blanket of a forest floor. Well, I don't mind telling you it's been tried before. And with a click of my fingers, this blues, and I can wait to watch you wash ashore, 'cause I'm the head collector, and I could use one more. Then the goddess of the lake, she swam right up to me, and I had to double take because nothing else was moving. She said, please don't be alarmed, your back's against the wall. The beast can freeze the waters, but watch how I can pause it all. You're on the run, and I know who's close behind. Many folk have got this far, but none have gotten further. I can offer you a deal, there's an exit you can find. I'll gladly lead you to it if you then return the favor. You see, my love and I will live together in the sea, until a wave created by the beast swept us asunder. So now I circle here and hear the ocean floor. Find him, tell him I'm alive, that's the deal, there's nothing more. He can rise the tides to sweep me free from here. I'd gladly be a service if it's something you consider. Would you take this shell from me and keep it in your hand? You'll understand I sent you once you wade into the water. He wore it round his neck the day I lost his hand. It's a gift from me I grabbed as we were dragged from one another and away. Dried down, I found the day, still frozen of claws I'd overlooked, it seemed. Such a still, serene, anchored sunlight scene. I didn't dare pause or look back at my partner, tightening the grip on the shell that I kept in my hand. I set off overland, with the weight of a debt that I needed to carry. I couldn't forget who I promised to save. Hastening my step, I took on my journey towards the closest waves. I saw running horses, stood like statues, mid-flight birds in a V-shaped pose. I saw rooms of gold and untold riches, but I didn't stop for any of those. I took still life fruit from a passing orchard, though my keep out the dogs didn't blink. And when I cut the chains, 'cause the next looked tortured, I felt better about the incident. Got to the tide at what should have been midnight, but the sun stayed high from the forces at play, and I was good to go when I heard someone say, my dear child, you've got this wrong. The one you seek is who you're running from. The deal you made is null and void. Your plans to save the day will be destroyed in a time before your birth, before the lands, the waters ruled the earth, and the goddess that you met gloriously shared the partnership. But soon the one who held her heart, feeling foolish, leaned towards a second start. The very one you're trying to meet, he cut a deal with a desperate beast. He said, for the chance to start anew, he said, I'll raise the lands and leave them all to you. He said, you can choose who lives or dies, and I'll be your loyal alibi. My heart grew tired and heavy as the shell fell from my hand, and heavier still my body as my knees fell to the sand. And turning to inspect this newfound aid, The head collector lifting up the blade, he said, you don't know me, but I know you. And there's only one thing left I expect of you. Bleed before me, we both know what comes next, 'cause I'm the head collector.